Hey, before we get to the video, I wanted to give you guys a sincere apology. Our goal every week is to bring you guys the best video that we could possibly produce. And in this video, we had a lot of technical difficulties, which I couldn't catch until post-production. So hope you still enjoy it. We will do our best to avoid it in future episodes. Now, let's get to the video. On today's episode of The Break Room, we are playing a game of To Be Listed, a show where we list the top 5 of random shit that sometimes you suggest. On today's episode, we are listing the top 5 most iconic anime villains. We are Pack Street Collectibles. When we're not busy building a business, we like to kick back, relax, unwind, and just talk with our friends.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes,
Yeah.
new year, new us.
2023.
Will he say it?
Yeah, motherfuckers need to stop trying to beat me.
Iconic anime villains. So you guys know that this is going to have to be people who are going to be like renowned in the anime world.
But also, don't judge us because we didn't watch everything. So.
Oh yeah, we do.
Oh, what was that?
My list. It's a piece of cheese.
I was about to say.
We are going to start off the list with Josh's number 5.
All right, so my number 5 pick, it is new, but it's gonna be Dobby from My Hero Academia, because in the latest season, when he revealed that he was Endeavor's son, had to be like one of the dopest shit ever, because it reminded me of like the Joker when he went.
How did he reveal that he's a son? What
He
did
fucking
do?
went public out to like the whole city and everything, and he had it broadcast on everyone's TV, like his mom was watching and everything, and everyone got to see that he was still alive because they all thought he was dead.
He probably his mom was probably a little upset. Like, no, everybody knows how that's on fire.
I mean, hey, man, I don't, bro. And then he just dyes his hair to the old way how it used to be. Yo, it was so fucking sick, bro. Like,
Now your number.
fuck
Number
me.
5.
Yeah, you're number 5.
Number 5 for me is Cell from Dragon Ball.
There we go.
Cell. He's I can't speak like him. But yo,
Wait a minute, no. Stop.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
You gotta.
He said,
One
I said
second.
he's iconic.
Now
Nigga,
was
you
this
sound
supposed to be?
nothing like Seth.
No, I tried. I just said I can't. You said try.
No, you know, on the way here, Kevin was trying to get that off in the car. Like, when I say so.
You sound nothing like Seth.
All right, Cell. So what makes him iconic?
Iconic. First of all, his color, green. Like we talked about earlier, he started a tournament by himself
Okay.
and asked anybody if they want to catch the fade, he'll be waiting there. So he builds like a stadium and he just waits there. He says he's gonna, if I'm not mistaken, destroy the planet if
Bro, Dragon Ball Z is different.
yeah.
Everybody's just like, I'll destroy your, like, blow up your fucking planet.
Yeah, so that was my number 5. You have alright, good.
Oh, man, good job. Good job.
Thanks, bud.
You know what? We should probably all try to sound like the people we pick.
Yeah, go for it.
Never mind.
Now you got to. You said it. You suggested it. You suggested it, right, Bree?
My number 5 is Team Rocket.
Yo, that's funny. I thought about that, but I was just like, no, that's pretty whack. But.
Now, I was only taking into consideration the iconic status. Now, Pokemon appeals to kids, to people our age. So anybody who's ever watched Pokemon knows the villains, you know, the people that are coming to fuck it up. What's their saying that they say?
Team Rocket's blasting
So
off
at the
again.
speed of
Oh,
light.
wait, prepare
so,
for trouble or make it double.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, they do say that.
Yeah,
eventually, but
surrender
that's how
now.
they
Team
started
Rocket blast off at the
Prepare
speed
for
of
trouble.
light.
Yeah, they say that after
Surrender
they fucking get
now
their ass whooped.
or prepare to fight.
No, bro, that's like the way higher up ones. We're talking about like the OG ones. Though.
So what's really cool though is that these motherfuckers get blasted off every time they come around, but they come back though.
Bro, they got money too, bro. They be having all these fucking gadgets and shit
Oh, yeah.
every fucking time.
They
like,
don't have money.
Giovanni.
has money.
Because my number 4, technically, if you want to be exact, he was a villain, but Beerus from the God of Destruction movie. Bro, that shit was fucking sick.
That is
Everybody-
iconic because
he
everybody
had-
knows the kitty cat.
He had Vegeta in his fucking boots pissing himself, bro, because he said he would destroy the world.
All right, we're gonna hear the whole movie now.
Beerus had everyone shook. And literally they threw the party, and of course the iconic scene from that movie is when Beerus smacked the shit out of Bulma in front of Vegeta.
Beerus smacked the shit out of Bulma.
Yeah, bro, he smacked Bulma, and then Vegeta just got pissed off, and he got enraged and started beating the shit out of Beerus. For a second, it looked like, oh shit, he's actually gonna do something, but then like, no, it just didn't happen. All because Majin Buu ate his fucking pudding cup. That's how I'm saying.
I love it.
Number 4 for me is All for One.
So what about
All for one, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Cool. Anyways, next
expound. Okay.
Anyways,
You wanna?
No, go ahead.
yeah, he's pretty whack. There's cooler other people. Go ahead, Sean.
That's the fastest ever.
I mean, that's pretty much what that show's about. It's about this guy, you know.
Yeah, but Shigaraki's cooler. But go ahead, Sean.
I think this is Kevin's villain origin story right now.
You should have at least tried to sound like him.
Oh.
All right, Bane, relax. Go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, number 4. It's Hisoka from Hunter x
Try to
Hunter.
sound like him.
Is it the clown?
He's not a clown, but yeah.
He
It's
looks
the
like
guy
him.
who kind of resembles a clown. Yeah. Okay, so Gon, your power, it's turning me on.
Yo, he really says that.
How'd I do? Yeah,
That
he
was
does.
good. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
When you think of Hunter x Hunter, which is up there in the anime list,
Yeah.
especially now at this point, he's the first villain a lot of people think of.
Yeah.
Great antagonist who you like too. That's what I like about him. You like the villain.
All right, but anyways, my number 3 is gonna be Zeke Yeager from Attack on Titan.
What?
Yeah, bro. All right, well, you guys didn't watch Attack on Titan, but he's
Okay.
literally the reason
Eren
for causing
Yeager.
everything going on. Like from everything with his family,
That
dealing
sounds
with his
good,
family
right?
problems. What?
That was good. He just did a Ed and Diego. Go ahead.
What is it, Eren Yeager? Go ahead, let me hear it.
Eren Yeager.
Yeah, he sounds just like him.
So who's this guy? Who's
Let
this
me hear
guy?
yours. Wait,
But
bitch.
Zeke is
No,
actually.
no, he wants to hear yours.
Nah, let me hear yours.
Zeke, what, sounding like Zeke?
No, you're Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager. I said it in Japanese. What the fuck?
bro,
I don't
no,
watch
no.
it in English.
nigga hosting a Japanese show, bitch. This nigga said.
I'm just going off of what I heard in fucking
Nah,
TikTok.
get out of here, man. That is not what I heard, man.
But no, Zeke Yeager, which is also related, is Eren Yeager's brother. But he's the one who caused he's the one who caused everything, like in the show. It's mainly
shit.
It's mainly his fault for everything.
Oh,
It's
so
crazy.
okay, so I understand.
I don't
now.
want to like
I
spoil
understand.
anything for you guys, but like he's the main like reason of the show. Like that shit's going
Damn.
on.
Number 3. Ha 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 ha! You monkeys. All right, shut up.
But the way that your
Anyways,
body is-
That's how he
Frieza. He is short as hell, powerful as shit, probably more iconic than
He's
any
more-
other villain.
He's
than-
more. He's the
You
most
know,
iconic.
right.
villain in
He's the
Dragon
most
Ball.
like he's fucking wild.
Just
He's-
because they made him more relevant into Super and into they brought him back to life in a Cell Saga for a few seconds, and
if you want to talk about a villain,
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
he
Don't give a
is
fuck.
evil to the last cell in his body. Like,
I agree.
whatever he did in Super, you know, with Goku to finish that fight,
Not
he
even-
is still a piece of shit.
not even that in the Broly movie. He fucking killed Paragus and tried to blame it.
Yeah,
on
he said,
Goku
"Whoopsie,
and,
look, your
He's
dad,
like,
your
look
dad."
what they did to your dad.
My number 3 is Light from Death Note. What's kind of controversial about this pick is some people look at him as not a villain because the people he's killing are all criminals, the world's worst criminals, who he thinks are making the planet evil. But he's getting twisted. You know what I mean? He's getting
From the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you remember
Right.
he starts like, like I'll
Yeah.
kill all of them. Like,
right. So he's getting a little twisted. So some people look at him as he's not a villain because he's killing criminals. He's making the world a better place. Truth be told, when you really like get into the show, he wants to be the god of the new world. You know what I mean? He wants to create a pure world that he is responsible for making. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy as hell.
It makes
Iconic,
sense.
iconic villain.
Yeah, it makes sense.
In the same note, he's a hero.
Number 2, Josh.
Number 2. Ooh.
Number 2 for me, Kevin had it as his earlier pick, but it's Cell for me. Cell's number 2 for me.
Really? Ooh,
Bro, the
I
only
like
reason
this.
why I put him over Frieza, just like we were talking about earlier, the fact that he created his own arena and he was waiting to fight anybody, like literally wanted to fade with anyone.
Now, if you had to try and sound like him, like just asking,
Damn.
what
if
would
I
what,
try
do you-
to, if I try to have this,
what does he sound like? Like,
he has like I get it. I get that Kevin was trying to sound like him, but he just didn't. But like I can't make his
But
voice.
you get where I was going, right?
I sort of get it, but everything about that saga was just dope. The fact that he had all his forms too. When they started off with him as like a little, like he was just fucking absorbing all the androids.
He
with his
looked like
tail
a
and shit.
turtle cockroach.
Everything just about Cell.
Tit
I think
roach.
he's way cooler than Frieza in my opinion, but.
you
And
think he's cooler than Frieza?
I think he's cooler than Frieza.
Doesn't Frieza like? He reminds me of a like if he was a gender, a girl,
Yeah.
right?
I could feel that.
Yeah, it's like a gender neutral character. He's probably pansexual.
Unisex.
Or unisex.
Non-binary. My number 2
Right, logic.
is
Binary.
Almighty Push.
All right, then we could collab on that, brother, because that's my number 2 as
Is
well.
it Pain?
Yes.
Besto friendo.
All right. The origin story is just so. They had good intentions.
Yes.
It's like the perfect villain story. You know, they had good intentions. They got fucked over.
they
and
were
said,
pushed to the
right.
brink, right at the edge, where they just.
I love it. And there's one reason, which I'll say on my number 1. There's one reason why they didn't make my number 1. Well, Pain didn't make my number 1. But it's almost the perfect villain.
Had a whole village afraid of him. He,
my God.
how you say, oppressed or oppressed
Yeah.
them as a village, like.
And also, when you think of Pain, they're almost undefeatable. It was just Naruto, you know.
Yes.
And all
When
you can't,
Naruto was
you can't
going-
forget them all shitting on fucking Jiraiya too. They fucking destroyed
Oh yeah, that's another.
that man.
Bro,
Yo, chill.
All right, so my number 1, I don't know if you guys have it as well, but it's from Naruto. Mamoru Uchiha.
that's not my number
No,
1.
no.
That is not my number 1.
Oh,
whoa,
shit.
that's where I thought you were going.
No, that's not mine.
Ooh, I'm by myself here.
You guys are not gonna have mine. I know that for
Can
sure.
I do a
shit.
disclaimer, bro? I couldn't put.
How
because-
could you not put Madara?
I know,
on your list?
I know. He's great. He's great. I wanted to, but I couldn't.
Bro.
You'll understand why when I get to my number 1. Go ahead, you speak.
That scene when he first got introduced probably might be like one of the greatest scenes for me, just in
Absolutely.
anime. Just because how he
Absolutely.
disrespected that
It's
whole fucking village,
amazing.
bro. The whole I get
Wait,
goosebumps. every
Look at
time
my
I
eyes.
watch
Look at my eyes.
it.
Oh, that's
shit.
you're almost moving as fast
Madara.
as him. Yeah,
Alright, but is that you? Anyways,
in the flesh.
but bro,
Ooh, let me hear it.
what?
Sound like him.
What is it? What are you gonna do about the second boulder? The second one. But no, that was like the best scene. And then when he brought out his
Actually, Rambo was
Susanoo,
different.
oh my
Dumbass.
god, bro. Boner
Great.
alert.
For my number 1 is from One Piece.
You
It's from
fucking
One Piece.
Butt pirate.
All right, you hear all this disrespect, everybody, right? You hear all this disrespect. Now, until you guys watch this show and see what this motherfucker's about, he's wild. Like, wilder than any character we know. Like, the shit that he does is wild. Is Don Quixote do Flamingo.
Wait, what?
That's
What
his
the fuck
name.
Did you just say?
Don Quixote do Flamingo.
Flamingo. I'm gonna just call him Flamingo.
His devil fruit power is body manipulation. So he can make your body do whatever he wants with his hands. Like he could
Okay.
just
That's hard.
make you self
That's hard.
like.
Is he like a beginning of the show villain, middle of the show villain?
This
Or he
was
kinda
introduced. I want to say like kind of like in the. I mean, it's a 1,000 episode show. Like
Yeah.
in the 200s. He's like one of the 4 warlords of the pirate.
Okay.
Whatever world or whatever, and he does the wildest shit. Like
So, all right, he is your number 1 iconic.
he is my number 1 iconic. You have to really understand this too. It's One Piece.
Right. It's One Piece, but from an outsider's point of view who hasn't watched One Piece, his face, what you just showed me, isn't as popularized as villains like Frieza.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Cell.
did see a lot of.
Okay,
I did see
I
a lot of
didn't.
things with
Okay.
his face on
Okay,
it.
I
Like
didn't.
once he showed me what the character looked like, I seen it a few times.
Okay. My number 1 is Orochimaru. Orochimaru, I believe, is a number one villain, the number one most iconic villain, because he is still around fucking shit up doing what he wants to do. He is the perfect villain who makes him think he's on your side, and he always has a plan. You know what I mean? Unstoppable. I don't know about everybody's villains, but when you look at your list, like how many of them are still around, you know, and a big name in the anime. Orochimaru is one of them unstoppable fucking characters that nobody's taken out. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.